Hi, I'm Gladys. Recently, I just watched a YouTube clip on a documentary by a girl called Nicole who went to Ghana and made a 3-clip documentary on her stay in Ghana. I am a Ghanaian born and raised in America, but fortunately for me, I had a chance to go to Ghana and experience Ghana for myself. And after watching her YouTube clip, some of the remarks and comments that she made in her YouTube clip were very offensive. I'm not here to judge or, ridicule her. I'm just here to put things straight. The first thing she said, when she arrived in Ghana, she went into a hotel, she looked around, she called the hotel small, entered into the bathroom, and her remark was that, oh, this bathroom is clean for Africa. I have lived in this country basically my whole life, and I can tell you that most of the hotels here are pretty crappy. I've been to hotels that say they're 5-star, but it's shit. And you go into, I don't even know if it was a 2-star hotel. Maybe you didn't go into a better hotel or a classy hotel. You probably went to a cheap hotel. But I know from my own experience in Ghana that our hotels are very neat and tidy because um they're hotels. Yeah. Moving on, another comment that she made that kind of was really offensive was when she went to the school grounds and she was laughing at these kids, and she saw a kid whose stomach was very big, and then she said that they're not starving in Ghana. Excuse me? You call yourself educated. Haven't you heard of the disease called kwashiorkor, which causes kids' stomachs to look big and bulgy? He ain't, just because his stomach is big don't mean that he be eating right. It's because he's been starved. Yes. Okay. Another point I'd like to move on is you saw people carrying things on their heads and a woman holding a baby on her back and being educated as you say you are. You made remarks that I don't think an educated person would have made, talking about, oh, why she carrying stuff on her head, or why they got babies on their backs. Excuse me, that is our culture. We carry things on our heads and we carry babies on our backs. We're not the only people in the world that carry stuff on their heads. People in India and Asia carry things on their heads. They can carry even more things than what we do on our heads. You studied cultures in university and you do not know this? I question your background in education very much. I question it. If you go to a country to study about the country and you know nothing about it, I question your ethnicity and your background in education. Okay, another point that I would like to make on was about the pollution. Yes, I've lived in Ghana. I know we have a problem with pollution, but girl, you over-exaggerate your stuff. Talking about one day in Ghana is 5 years pollution in New York. Let me tell you something. America has the worst air pollution in the world. Because our country, I live here, is very industrial. So we have the worst pollution. I won't lie. Ghana has its issues in pollution. But, girl, you over-exaggerated it a little too much. Another issue I would like to address is the fact of when she was walking, talking about our food. Our food is disgusting. I bet you're African American. The type of things you guys eat, there is no nutritional value in it. It's just diabetes on a plate. She eats fried, what you call it? I don't even know what it is. Fried animal intestines. You guys eat fried Twinkies, pig feet. I mean, pig feet. You guys be talking about some good eats, but you go to a country where our food is rich in a nutritious value. We eat greens and stuff. Just because it's different to you, you come and say, oh, it's gonna puke. Well, girl, ain't nobody forced you to eat anything. If you don't like the food, you could starve yourself for all I care. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not here to criticize. I'm here to correct. Our food is very rich in greens and palm oil, which is good for your skin. That's why most Africans don't be having pimples all over their face, like how you see here in America. That's why you guys have the Neutrogena. You got this, because y'all foods are just oil, diabetes on a plate, pretty much. That's why the African American population, most of y'all dying from diabetes. If maybe you start eating more African cuisines, you might live longer. And she went to my dear country, went to the fishing area, and this and it's smelly. I mean, what do you expect fish to smell like? Roses? It's fish. Of course it's gonna smell. If you don't like the smell of fish, cover your damn nose. Yes. And moving on, I just would like to ask Nicole one question. What was your purpose of going to Ghana? Was it, as you say, an educational trip in which you were coming to study a land filled with culture and traditions and values and morals? Something I think you should have learned more of, morals? Or you just came to trash talk our country? And one thing I like to say, you went to one side of the country. You did not explore the whole side of the country. It's like me going to a ghetto and looking at a ghetto and then branding every single black African American person to be ghetto and uncivilized. No, that's not how it works, because it's not like that. See? At least, oh yeah, that reminds me of another comment you made. You said that everybody is moving and hustling. Girl, what you expect them to do? How you expect them to make that cash? They gotta hustle, they gotta work, they gotta do what they gotta do. They're not like, some people over here who just waiting for a welfare check to come on land in their hands. No, they know what they gotta do, what they gotta do to get that money. Yeah, something that maybe people here should realize and try to do. Why do you think that when they come down here, they work? They don't sit their lazy butts at home expecting a check at the end of the month or a couple of food stamps. Like I said, I'm not trying to criticize, but that video, when I saw it, I wasn't angry. I was astonished. Very astonished. Because your major and your educational background and the comments you made just don't go together. Just don't go together. Because somebody who studies cultures should be very flexible, adapted to learn and experience life. Because you're not the first person who has gone to Africa to explore and discover, who is studying cultures. And you're not going to be the last person. Well, I saw your whatever, if it's supposed to be you don't care video. I don't expect you to apologize. Like I said, a lack of morals. I don't expect you to give anything, because like I said again, lack of morals. Talking about Jesus. But let me tell you something, honey. I don't judge. How you said God said we shouldn't judge. That's why I'm not judging you. But I want you to take a good look of yourself. If you really got a conscience or any type of, you know, religious background, you would think and rephrase what you said. Because I do believe that you owe those, not even, I'm not talking about me or any Ghanaian in America or abroad. I'm talking about the people that you dissed in your video, the hard-working Ghanaians every day that you insulted in your video, because you did insult them. Because one of your remarks, every single guy in Ghana stinks. Oh, I beg your pardon. I know a lot of people, guys in America who stink. So, you don't owe me an apology. You don't owe anybody who made a comment on your apology, but you do owe those people, those average day, hardworking, sweet, loving people, an apology. Because Ghanaians are loving. They took you to their country. They opened their hands. I mean, go to Iraq. Go to fucking Pakistan and see if they would be so openly hearted welcoming you after you trashed your country. Girl, they come and bomb your damn house. Oh, sorry, that was an ignorant comment. But yeah, so you do owe those hardworking people an apology. And if you have any sort of values, morals, or conscience, you would do it. Yeah, this is your girl Gladys. It's not the last you'll be hearing of me. I want y'all to have a safe day. Peace.